Mic check. Okay, we're good. Here we go. So I'm recording. I have my questions. Let's do this. Gosh.
Lock in now, boys.
Welcome aboard Bus One. We're on our way to Tijuana, Mexico, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hola, amigos. Me llamo Alec.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
My name is Cameron.
Yeah!
Hey, everybody. It's Cooper.
Hello, Alec, Cameron, and Cooper. How are you guys doing?
Did I say that right in Spanish?
What did
I
you
don't
say?
know. I don't speak Spanish.
I was
You said,
80%
hello,
sure
my name
that
is
was
Alec.
okay.
What did you say, Alec?
I said, hola, me llamo Alec.
Hey, Aidan, you're the only one here without facial hair.
Oh,
This is the best I could do.
wait,
Hey.
wait.
I have a little bit.
Zoom in.
Come on.
Enhance.
Zoom in, enhance.
Whoa.
See, we got a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
good.
Yeah.
This is like a couple
Good
days.
shadow.
A scruff.
Sandpaper.
Anyway,
That's looking
good.
this isn't the facial hair episode. This is a different episode. But
That would be
before
a
we
good
get to
episode,
that,
though.
here are the rules. So, as most of you already know, we got 3 levels, 5 questions per level, 15 questions total. Level 1's 1 point, level 2's 2 point, level 3's 3 points. You'll figure it out. We're doing a buzzer, so that means our contestants are going to buzz in. First one to buzz will get the points. We have the challenge rule, which means I'm gonna lie to you, and if you're sus on the bus, then you can call me out on it. And if you call me out correctly, you get 3 bonus points. But if you call me out incorrectly, you lose 3 bonus points and also 3 regular points. Also, if you challenge the question in the middle of the episode, you get the points for that question as well as the challenge points. So a little more incentive to think on your feet and stuff. In the end, most points wins, opposite of golf, and as always, no Googling. Any questions?
Aiden, I'm waiting for the golf episode so that it's
I
not
know.
opposite of golf. That's coming soon.
Me
right?
too. It is coming soon.
It's coming
I've
today.
pondered how
I've
to,
pondered.
because here's the trick.
This
how
question
do you
is a
make
par
it-
4.
Exactly. No, literally, I'm thinking about it. It's going on in my brain. We'll get to it
I don't
later.
understand.
But for now, it's not the golf episode. Does anyone have any ideas as to what the topic is?
No.
It's the anti-golf episode.
The topic for today's episode is desserts.
Oh,
Desserts.
yummy.
Desserts.
Didn't we already have one of these?
Tijuana.
No, we have breakfast.
No, we had breakfast.
You'll figure out the
Did we-
Tijuana connection.
Did we have a
Don't worry.
desert episode?
I think so.
No.
We talked
We
about
had
dessert.
national
We got
parks.
national
Back-to-back
parks. There are
desert
deserts and
Yeah, I
national
don't know what I'm
parks.
thinking
No,
about.
this is desserts, Cameron. There's 2
Oh,
S's.
silly.
3 S's. But
Did we have a chocolate episode?
no, we had Willy Wonka. Kind
Willy,
of.
oh, we had
With the Timothy Chalamet. There's chocolate and there's chocolate.
There's chocolate.
Alec, you know what I'm realizing? This was a really unintentional way for us to plug old episodes for ourselves.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I hope you guys are feeling scrum-diddly-umptious because we're about to get into some sweet treats. And this episode is going to be a sweet treat for our audience. But anyway, round 1, question 1. What is my personal favorite dessert?
Oh, what's this question 1?
Hey, yeah, easy 1 point, no consequence. Cameron, what's my favorite dessert?
Do I need a flavor or just like the general dessert?
The type of dessert.
Ice cream.
That's incorrect. Alec?
Pie.
It's also incorrect. Cooper,
I should know this.
you should.
I should know this.
You
I
should
lived
know
with you
this.
for a long time.
What does Aiden eat when he needs a sweet treat?
What does Aidan eat when he needs a sweet treat?
I guess I'll say like brownies. I don't know.
Brownies. That's also incorrect. I'll give you one more. You got to be a little more specific. It's like one specific dessert.
Oh, is it
Was
candy?
it in one of those categories?
No, it was. It's not like a flavor of something. Like this dessert is only that flavor. Cameron,
Cannolis.
This dessert is only
Close,
that
but
flavor.
no. Alec.
This dessert is only that flavor? What does that mean?
I have a third
No,
guess.
I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna say Jello.
That's not correct. Cooper. Yeah, the only
Infamously
flavor
only
of
one
Jell-O
flavor.
is Jell-O.
I was like, I think there's multiple flavors.
Cooper.
I don't know. You got French stuff going on, so I'll say macaron.
Another good guess, but no, I'm not going to give any points. The correct answer is tiramisu.
I was going to say key lime pie.
Oh,
Tiramisu
I have never
is my
seen you
favorite
eat
dessert.
tiramisu ever.
Yeah, because I can't make it myself. That's like a special go out to restaurant kind of.
You can,
Creme
you
brulee.
can
Beef ragout, cheese souffle, Hawaiian pudding on flambe.
huh?
Aiden,
I
you
don't know,
can't
that's-
just make references to things we don't know what you're talking about.
That's be our guest. I feel
let's
like
be our
people should know
guest.
be our guest. So you said creme brulee. Anyway, yeah, my
I've just
favorite
never
dessert's
heard
creme-
anyone speak in such an
That was
American
too much
accent.
time on
Beef souffle.
ragout. Anyway, cheese souffle. Come on, Cameron.
What
We're
is
gonna move
my
I
on.
like the
second
idea of a beef
Question
What is it,
two.
my-
We
what
spent
is my
too much time
second
on my
favorite
personal
dessert?
favorite dessert. Question 2. We all know that me, Aidan, my favorite dessert is tiramisu. This is fact.
Yes,
However,
we did all know that.
Established.
what are the 4 main ingredients in tiramisu? Cooper.
You got
4.
milk, sugar, vanilla, and eggs.
You mix all that
That is
together.
incorrect, Cooper.
Oh.
Not what we're looking for. Cameron.
So my mom's favorite dessert is tiramisu. And
I'm your mom.
I
That's
didn't
right.
like that.
Okay.
I'm your mommy. Quote Aiden.
Buzz,
Okay,
I'm your mom.
and I've seen her eat it many times. So my guess is chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be there.
I think whipped cream,
Yeah.
cake, or there's like some kind of pastry-esque
Is
thing.
cake an ingredient?
It's a type of cake.
Yeah,
And then I want to say cinnamon.
Okay. Alec, can you do any better than Cameron just
No, but I'll still say 4 things for you.
did? Okay.
Here goes. Chocolate, caramel.
Okay.
What do you call that? What do you
Uh-huh.
call that? Oh, ganache?
Okay.
Gnocchi? No.
And,
No.
Different thing. Different thing.
and,
I love my gnocchi
And the-
dessert.
is there a wafer in there somewhere?
Okay. I'm going to give that point to Cameron. What I was looking
Darn.
for are cocoa powder,
Yeah.
mascarpone cream, so whipped cream, kind of, espresso, that me
coffee.
espresso, and lady fingers, which are the type of cake. And that's why we're going to Tijuana, is because Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass did the song Lady Fingers, which is in
That's
tiramisu.
such a convoluted.
Yeah,
Shut
it's
up.
dessert.
It's so it was
You could have
perfect.
gone to like Sweet Tooth, Arkansas.
Like
or
Hershey,
something like that.
Pennsylvania.
You could have
Yeah.
gone to Italy.
Yeah.
Where,
Tijuana, Mexico. Well,
you know,
We're going out of the country.
Good song
for
though.
this
We can
one.
play at the beginning.
yeah, great song. We can play.
I never heard it.
Anyway, points to Cameron.
Okay, well, I didn't ask for you all 3 to do
You've
anything.
definitely heard it. You just don't know it's
didn't
called
do
Lady
anything.
Fingers.
You're guilty by association of
Felt
being
like
Cooper's
three.
brother.
It felt
Question
like
3. Cameron kind of alluded to it, but tiramisu was most accurately placed to be invented somewhere in Italy. But the question is,
I'm just hearing
what
somebody
city
clicking.
in Italy was tiramisu made? Hang on.
I feel
Sorry,
like
guys.
Cameron might know this from how fast he was.
Is this a
clicking.
bit?
Is this part of it?
He's doing a bit.
What? I'm hosting a trivia episode.
This is a
Yeah,
bit.
this is a bit.
This is a bit.
This is a bit.
This is a bit.
Hey, I'm sorry, guys. But we were on our way to Mexico, and so we just passed through the border. But Border Patrol's on my ass. Apparently, we spent all of our podcast funds on this Riverside license, and we don't have enough to pay for the visa. So
Oh no.
we're gonna have to sell off something. We could sell off a letter. We could sell off an S. We have 3 S's.
Oh no.
We could sell off an S, like the last S, but that would just be dessert, and I don't have more tiramisu questions, so I guess we're gonna have to do that second
Desert
S. You know what? Let me
questions.
go check with Border Patrol and see if that's okay. See if they'll
Desserts.
Yeah, go check with them
so
again.
we're selling an S to Border Patrol so we can get a visa.
I'm not really sure.
John?
John!
What the heck?
Well, hey
You're
guys.
just in the bathroom?
Hey guys, what's going on?
He was there the whole time. Was that Aiden? Is that why Aiden was rushing?
You guys are just sitting here on the side of the road doing
What's
doing
going
what? What's going on
on?
here? Everything okay?
So hold on.
John?
That's why Aiden was so quick
John,
to get
what
through
are
the
you
first
doing
couple
in
questions.
my
Aiden's
house?
crossover
house here.
episode.
So
What are you doing in
I-
my house?
So I mean, I was just in the area, and there was bus on the side of the road. I figured free bus. I'm allowed to be places, Cameron.
Sorry,
So,
you're
yeah.
right.
Am I good? Can I be places? So I mean, it looks like here there's like a sticky note that just says the word deserts on it.
Yes.
Are you guys in the middle? You guys in the middle of something?
We're in
We've
we're
been
in the
doing
middle of the
deserts
desert
trivia
episode.
the whole time.
The whole time? Well,
it's
that's great
Doom
because
Part 2.
I do have a whole list of deserts trivia here. If you guys want to, if you guys,
wow.
it's
Is this
like,
bit
does that
gonna
sound
continue?
right? That
I
would be
can't handle
wild.
if this bit
but
continues.
This is a lot.
Who else is in the bathroom?
Who else is in there?
We've
Bryce,
got a
get
whole
outta
host
here.
of people. Logan, come on down. No. So I mean, we're good. We can keep on going. You guys want to
Okay.
move on to question 4? That sound good to you?
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
about
Question
tiramisu, but that's fine.
So, what are you talking about, tiramisu?
Can we restart
deserts-
the points then?
Deserts question? Do you guys already have points? You can keep those.
I have
No,
1 point.
we could restart.
Cameron has
if you
1
want.
point. Congratulations, Cameron. You can keep your 1 point.
Thank you, John.
All right. So moving on to question 4. Let's get the show on the road.
we
Tijuana,
done
right?
3?
You guys are moving on to Tijuana?
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
we're going.
We
I
can
don't
keep
know
going
anymore.
there. That's fine.
Famous for its deserts.
Question 4. Earth has deserts all over its surface, covering about 1/5 of its total land area. But only one desert can take home the title of largest desert on Earth. What desert is the largest? Cameron.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is right. Its polar desert at the South Pole covers about 5.5 million square miles. And for reference,
many.
that's approximately about as big as Antarctica.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. So Cameron, that's 1 point for you. Congratulations.
You thought he was going to trick us with that one because desert's sometimes hot, but actually
Desert,
also
desert
sometimes
hot, but
Desert-
also why do you
desert
of
not
in the
always
cold
hot.
food
Desert
when of out
sometimes
hot
cold.
eat the food?
Oh,
That's right.
and get it because
and out
Antarctica
the
is
Arctic.
cold. Antarctica is cold, just like some desserts are cold.
Antarctica.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
you know,
tiramisu.
naturally, like tiramisu.
Like tiramisu.
All right,
It's a
so
tiramisu.
question
So come full
5.
circle.
Show on the road. Question
Why are we going
5.
to Tijuana?
Why are we going to Tijuana?
Because of deserts.
There's desert there. I assume. I was just in the area.
I assume.
He was
I was around.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so question 5. What makes an area a desert? This is multiple choice. Experts have a crazy amount of possible ways to define whether a biome is a desert or a semi-desert or a steppe or anything else, so on and so forth. Which of the following is a method most experts agree upon for classifying a region as a desert? A. The region receives less than 10 inches of precipitation per year. B. There is not enough vegetation in the region to support a human population. C. The region has been exposed to enough weathering and erosion to reduce the majority of its surface to a certain topsoil grade, with each particle less than 0.5 millimeters. Or D. There is no widely agreed upon method of classifying something as a desert, and it's largely done based off of vibes. Cooper.
Based off of vibes.
D. It's got to be
D,
off of vibes.
You think it's vibes based?
It's
I'm sorry,
gotta be
that's-
vibes.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. We have a way to.
It's
to
got to be
delineate.
vibes.
It feels largely vibes based, but it's not. Cameron, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like my 5th grade science class taught me it was A.
You think it's A? That's
Yeah.
also not correct. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Alex,
no.
Alec, what do you got?
Is it which? Sorry, I have post-traumatic stress from multiple choice questions. Is it which is or which isn't?
I only need one as the right answer.
Okay, and I'm between can't
Not enough
support
veggies
humans
for
or
people or
whatever
very
random long
fine
thing you said.
topsoil.
Topsoil.
I'm gonna go with C, the topsoil one.
C, topsoil. Well, congratulations. That's correct.
Yay!
Yay! Correct. Yes,
Yes.
good.
Wait, so what was the whole thing with topsoil?
You just have to be very fine grade. Doesn't have to be sand, just has to be very small particles.
So is the ocean a desert?
No, it's underwater.
I thought you said water had
The
nothing to
ocean
do
is
with
a
it.
desert.
No,
The
water
ocean has
This just
has to be not underwater, Cameron. Otherwise, not
Says
desert.
Not
who?
underwater.
Not
Says
underwater.
Mention that
The
part.
scientists, experts, relevant people.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
All right,
So you're
so
saying
let's.
the definition of desert doesn't even include the amount of water that it gets?
No, it's just weathering and erosion patterns, leaving
You know,
things very,
20
I
very
feel
fine.
like that's not true.
20
20
bucks that
20
John did
bucks.
not just stand in the bathroom the whole time, but that there's a door on the outside of this room that connects to that bathroom.
I actually mined through the wall.
I've
this
been
is
in
this
there.
is great content
Damn it.
for
There's
people who
no-
don't know the
there's
layout of
no
Aidan's
other door.
apartment.
Oh.
All right, can we get a score check really quickly before we go into the audience question?
Dose.
Dose.
1.
0.
There you go. Alec 1, Cameron 2, Cooper, Nunts.
Okay.
Audience question. Audience question, go.
Wake up. Where am I? Oh, hey guys. So, I got a little held up here at border security. Anyway, first thing they want you to know is that I'm okay. I haven't been harmed, And the binary for 100 is 1100100. So congrats to Mr. NYLT for getting the audience question right. That's a point for you. Anyway, it seems like you guys left. The bus left without me, and my passport was on there, so I have no way of proving I'm a U.S. citizen. They haven't let me out of here. So I gotta answer a trivia question about the U.S. in order to get out of here. And so the question is, what is the smallest desert in the United States? And guys, I do not know. So I need your help. I need to know what the smallest desert in the United States is. If you guys know the answer, please comment under this week's Instagram post at Bus1Trivia. They'll pay you a ransom of 1 point in order to get me back home. Please do it quick. Please hurry.
Audience questions stop.
And we're back.
And we're
back. All right.
Stop audience question.
Yeah, there was lots of screaming in the first 3 questions. That's all I heard from outside of the bus. All right, so on to level 2.
Wait,
All
so you're
questions
just
now worth
lurking
2
outside
points.
the bus?
He's been just.
I was
John's
holding
been-
on to the outside.
John's been
You
hanging on
said
to
you were
the
just
back.
there. You said you were just there.
Would I lie to you, Cooper? Would I ever lie to you?
I think you did, honestly. I think you already
All
have.
right.
I think the challenge question has already passed us by.
I don't think
That's
Aiden's
okay.
favorite dessert is tiramisu.
no way.
Tiramisu. It's suspect. Everything on this show is suspect.
That's way too Italian for a French man.
He's also Irish.
Okay, well, that's
be a
not.
little of both.
Both start with I's.
If you combine the both. Okay, so question 6. Deserts aren't only confined to Earth. Which of the following celestial bodies has identified deserts on its surface? This is multiple choice. The Moon, Pluto, Mars, or Mercury? Cameron.
Mars.
Mars is correct. Good job, Cameron. 2 points.
I knew that one.
Yeah, I probably
nice
didn't
and
even
easy.
need the multiple choice. I don't know why I waited.
Wait, don't all of those have deserts?
Oh.
None of
I
them
mean,
are inhabitable for humans.
Dork.
So the official definition provided by NASA is that since Mars is the only one that has an atmosphere out of that set, it has allowable weather patterns that let things be construed as deserts.
Mercury has
That
an
shows a
atmosphere.
sentence.
Does it
Mercury
rain
does not
on
have an
Mars?
atmosphere.
There's
I'm
no
thinking of
way.
Venus.
What about Venus, though?
Venus does.
Venus
but
has a crushing atmosphere.
I don't know.
Wait,
It has
don't-
too
don't
much
say the
atmosphere.
say the topsoil thing again.
You want to I'll say the topsoil thing again when we go back around for
Yeah,
challenge
I love it when you
questions.
say
How
that
about
topsoil thing. Can you
Say
say
that
again?
topsoil.
Hey,
Serenade me with that
Do
topsoil
that topsoil
thing.
thing.
I'm gonna
you
close
do.
my eyes and
this is
pretend
how
I'm there.
geologists talk dirty to one
gotta-
another. Tell me about the
Aiden has
topsoil.
like 3 mice on this
Tell me
desk.
again
Hold on.
about the topsoil.
The topsoil thing I did was the region has been exposed to enough weathering and erosion to
It's
reduce
like-
the majority of its surface to a certain topsoil grade with each particle less than 0.5 millimeters.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right.
Moving on.
Wow, that was
seems like
hot.
it could happen on Mars.
Okay.
Thanks. I've been practicing.
I'm a little warm from that.
I'm a little warm because it's hot in this side room. There's a little
Yeah,
too much
and
sun.
the desert. Next question.
There you go. Speaking of deserts,
Yeah.
question 7.
Dune.
Desert planets take up a lot of real estate in modern sci-fi. Frank Herbert's Dune, the progenitor for later works like Star Wars, is set almost entirely on Arrakis, a vast desert planet with polar ice caps. In the novel, Arrakis is the sole source of the spice melange, a miraculous drug that grants humanity superhuman levels of cognition and slows the aging process when consumed. What does spice smell like? Alec.
Cinnamon.
Spice smell like cinnamon. Unsure if taste like cinnamon, spice smell like cinnamon. Correct. Yay!
I just
Dune
finished
episode.
reading Dune.
It's the Dune episode.
Dune
I was
days
so
ago.
Dune.
I was so angry about the Timothy Chalamet bit that I had to get a Dune
Dune.
question in there.
Hard cut to me walking
Right.
across a
Yes.
sandbox.
Yes, what did
you say?
Sandbox.
doing the walk.
Cameron walking across a cat litter box.
I watched Dune
May
with the
thy
closed
knife
captions on,
ship
and I
and
think they
shadow.
actually say Kwisatz Haderach. That's what they
Is that what they?
Wait, I've got a.
Sometimes they like whisper it in the back.
This kind of looks like their knives.
It sure looks like a knife, Cameron.
I don't know what they say.
We're just gonna keep the show on
You
the
don't
road.
get workers' comp for this.
No,
Guys, we need to lock in. This bus
Sorry.
is off the rails.
I got excited
We're-
about Alec
it's still
doing
on the road.
We're still
It's just
sitting at
been
Border
hijacked.
Patrol.
No, we've been moving.
Oh, we got through?
Oh,
We're-
did
we
we
made it.
run?
I sure
did we
kept.
run
I sure
through?
kept
To-
driving.
We're in
on our way to
Mexico?
I got on the.
Wow.
I got on the bus. I hit the gas.
Hit it.
There you go.
Just like
okay.
an American.
Just God bless us, everyone. Question 8. Sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere.
Amen, brother.
How many Tusken Raiders did Anakin Skywalker kill after they kidnapped his mother Shmi? Cameron.
I want to say 126.
Okay. I'm going to let everybody get a hand on this ball. So it was Cameron and then Cooper. How many? How many?
Do they say, or do we have to like count it on screen?
I went
I just
scene by
remember-
scene.
Not just the men, but the women and the children.
Say it one more time, Cooper. Say
Not
say that
just
whole
the
thing one more
men,
time.
but the women and the children too.
I'm going to count that as correct. What? Because
I have more.
according to
They're
what do
animals.
you have, Alec?
So I slaughtered them like animals.
That's
I'm gonna give it to Cooper right out the gate because
That's what I was
according to
gonna
Anakin
say.
Skywalker, he killed all of them, not just the men, but the women and children
Okay,
too.
cut
They're
out,
like
John.
animals, and he slaughtered them like animals. He hates them, so all of them is the right answer. But also on screen, he kills 3. So do with that what you will.
Can you tell me it's not 126?
yes,
I don't
it's
know if
not
we know
126,
canon.
Cameron.
I think it's somewhere between 3 and all of them. So I mean, 126 should be in there somewhere, but
Maybe there's only.
I'm still giving
not
those
that
points to
many in the
Cooper.
tribe.
I don't. How many people you think live in Tusken Raider tribe?
About 126.
How many people live in
Did you
Maybe
watch
exactly
Boba
126?
Fett? Did you watch Book of Boba Fett?
I did watch Book of Boba Fett where
Yeah.
he
I was
gets a lizard
disappointed
in
by
his
it.
face.
Yeah, it was kind of bad, but the
Face lizard?
Tusken
It
Raider
It
wasn't
part
wasn't
was
kind of bad.
good.
It was pretty
Tusken Raider
atrocious.
okay, and then there's just the rest of it.
Anyways,
All right, moving on. Congratulations on your 2 points, Cooper.
Thank you.
Question 9. While sand-covered landscapes can make moving around a desert troublesome, wind can make it worse by picking a bunch of dust and sand up and whipping it into a sandstorm. On April 14th, 1935, during the American Dust Bowl, a massive dust storm known as Black Sunday destroyed farmland reaching from Mexico into
Great
the
band
northern
name.
U.S. This makes it the largest sand/dust storm in history. How large was the storm in square miles?
Closest.
Cooper. Yeah, I'll take it closest.
319
319 square miles.
square miles.
All right. I think I can let everybody get in on this one, and then we'll just circle back around. So Cooper says 319 square miles. Next is Alec.
let's say how
calculating.
large was the dust cloud
Like just how wide and long combined into big.
into area?
Combined into an area almost known as square miles.
I didn't know if
Yeah.
you meant like how large was the area that it went over, or how large was the
That's
cloud
what-
as
How
it was
big?
going across.
Big.
You're
How
overthinking
big?
this. Just
Okay,
give a number.
20,000.
20,000. All right. And then Cameron.
I'm going 165,000 square miles.
A lot.
165,000.
I think I'm severely underestimating. Or
Cooper, you
something.
did severely underestimate, but if you put a couple of extra zeros in there, it would have been you because it's 320,000 miles.
No.
Square miles.
Wow.
What? Okay, but
So
tell me what you're
you're not-
talking about. The area it went
Why-
through, or how big the cloud
sc-
was?
How big the cloud was.
Okay.
How big
Big
cloud?
cloud.
Imagine
I
a
almost
big
said-
cloud
Big
moving
cloud.
across the country. It moved, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm taking
that's a
those 2
different
points.
area.
Big move.
I get those 2 points.
But Cameron is taking those 2
Black
points.
Sunday's big move.
Black Sundays. Disney Channel original movie Black Sunday's
Black
big
Sunday.
move. All right. Question
Darn.
10. Oases or respites in the desert, small patches of fertile land where vegetation and animal life can thrive under the harshest of circumstances. On a completely different note, the British band Oasis was big in the 1990s. What was their best-selling song? Cooper.
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall. Computer, play Wonderwall.
Are you doing like halftime?
We gotta get the computer replaced.
And after all,
Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you. Buy now, falafel and wow, extra large falafel meal for 2.
So congratulations on your 2 points there, Cooper. Great work.
And life is a nightmare.
All right. So that's the end of round 2. Anybody got points in
It's
round 2
flying
they want
by,
to show
huh?
off?
I got trace
We
points.
Sure are.
I
Trace
got
points. Alec got Trace.
6, baby.
6 from Cameron.
Quattro.
And 4 from Cooper.
Quattro.
6.
All right. Anybody got an ad on deck? I didn't pack one when I was traveling.
Man,
down
I don't
here.
even know what to do an ad for.
Desert themed desserts.
Desert ad.
Desserts.
Desert themed desserts.
Okay. Sandy's That's a Girl Scout cookie, right? By Sandy's.
Sandy's tiramisu.
Sandy's are kind of gross.
What is that a real thing?
I think that's a Girl Scout cookie.
What's a Sandy?
Is no one gonna back me up on this?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
I've never
Okay.
been a Girl Scout.
I can Google.
Me neither, but I eat
I've
their
got the
cookies,
power.
but not Sandy's.
The power.
Girl
Folks,
Scout
look on
cookies.
the internet, see if Sandy's exist.
Hey guys,
If they
doing
do,
that right
buy
now.
some.
from driving
guys.
and listening to this episode
Sandy's.
and Google Sandy's.
Like
for-
Dos-Dos?
And then throw up.
No,
What do you-
is there one called Sandy's?
I'm on the girlscouts.org website. Adventurefuls caramel chocolate chip, Samoas, peanut butter sandwich, Dos-Dos, Girl Scouts s'mores,
What was that, John?
lemonades, lemon ups.
Girls
I'm
Without
not saying it
S'more.
again. Tagalongs,
Girls Without
Thin
S'mores.
mints. This one's just
Hashtag
called
girls
toast.
without s'mores.
Yay!
Tag yourself.
Exclamation point. I'm toast. Yay!
Toast?
Yay! Toffee-tastic and trefoils. So I don't know what you're talking about, Alec.
So don't just cut that out.
So just cut it. Please,
So
you're
that's
gonna
what
embarrass
this
me.
whole
Please cut
thing
it out.
that we've just what do you think a Sandy would be, Alec? What
Like
would
a
you,
really, maybe I'm thinking Dos-Dos, but it's like the really just crumbly.
yeah, that's
like
like it's kind of
cookies,
Dos-Dos
yeah.
with like the
They're
peanut
not
butter
good.
in the middle.
Whatever they
peanut
are,
butter in
they're
the middle?
apparently very
They
bad.
suck.
Let me
I
pitch
hate
you
those.
on a
Man, I
Maybe
hate
they used
Sandy's.
to have them
think
and they
about a Girl Scout cookie.
discontinued them.
Now
Maybe.
make it bad. I'd like to pitch you on a bad
All right,
Girl
What did they
Scout.
taste like?
All right, so to gaslight you all further, they used to have Sandy's. They were so bad they
I don't think
discontinued
so.
them.
But what
That's
did
why
they
they weren't
taste
on the
like? What
website.
flavor were they?
Sand. No,
No,
they were like shortbread cookies.
Keebler Sandies?
Sandy's.
Sandy's pecan shortbread.
They suck.
I know what these are. You're
Hey.
right. They're bad.
They're bad.
not good.
Thank you.
They're bad.
Is Aidan coming back or did he go?
He's out. We don't
You're
need him
in
anymore.
his
We
home.
left him at the border patrol station.
What are
no.
you
When
doing
he came-
in my house?
Wait, my house.
All right, we ready to get underway for round 3.
Yeah,
Round
round
two was
three is
kinda
where I
short.
come alive.
Round 3 is where Alec comes alive.
Round
Famously.
three's where I come.
Alive.
Alive.
And
Please
I'm
say
alive.
alive. Maybe not while dead.
It's hard to
question
come while you're
11.
dead. Quote.
This is a kid's show.
And I live by that motto.
Amen,
Wait, write that
brother.
down. Write that down.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
That on
yeah.
Put that on
come
a
when you're
shirt.
dead.
Hey, that is
hard to
like
come when you're dead.
that's
Oh my
like
God.
motivational.
It's hard to come when you're dead.
Honestly,
That yeah.
that's like
That needs to be on the back.
suicide
desert.
prevention. You know,
Stay one more day. You can't come when you're dead.
Instead of people getting tattoos of the semicolon, it's them getting a tattoo of the sentence. You can't come when you're
Can't come
dead.
when you're dead. Oh my god.
Suicide
Question
isn't a-
11.
Suicide
We're-
isn't a joke.
It's
that's right.
Come is though.
yeah, sure. Everybody shut the hell up. Question 11. Many plants have adapted to survive the harsh conditions of the desert, but none is as synonymous with the desert as the cactus. Cacti come in all shapes and sizes, ranging from the 12 millimeter tall Blossfeldia cactus to the imposing Mexican cardone, reaching heights of 63 feet.
Wow.
Back in 1986, however,
That's a
the
lot of
tallest
feet.
cactus on record was actually a 78-foot tall armless saguaro in Arizona until it was blown over by a windstorm. So just so I can get an idea for how tall that cactus was, which of the following was also 78 feet tall? A, it's the length between any two bases in a Major League Baseball diamond. B, the 2022 Capitol Christmas tree from Pisgah, North Carolina. C, the Hollywood sign in Hollywood. Or D, it's the average height of a telephone pole. Cameron,
By Hollywood sign, you mean of just one of the letters?
they're all the same height.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to make sure you're not going
I
length of
assume.
Hollywood sign. You're going
I
height
did-
of letters.
I-
of Hollywood
He would
sign.
have said length.
Insight into
if
my
he
research
meant-
process.
said
I
height.
did not
It's
do.
that
He
one.
did
though.
say height.
I did
It's the
not do more
Hollywood sign
research
one.
into the heights of each letter on the Hollywood sign. It is not the Hollywood sign.
It's the Hollywood bastard.
Cooper. It's not. Incorrect.
Bastards.
Cooper.
You doing my math? I'd like to say the 2023 Christmas tree.
Do you want to say the 2022 Capitol Christmas tree?
I thought you said 2023.
2022. I meant 2022. The 2022 Capitol Christmas tree from Pisgah, North Carolina was in fact 78 feet tall. There you go. Apparently they
I
post
was
the
like-
height of the
faster.
Christmas tree every year. So that's just a new thing for me to be weird about.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Tall
So in
are
case you want to know,
telephone
I think
poles,
last year it was from
Telephone
somewhere in
poles are
Appalachia.
maybe
They're
30
like-
feet tall.
Yeah, they're like 30 feet. They're
And
like
then
2 or 3
Maybe.
stories.
This year I think it's from
I'm
Alaska
staring at a
somewhere.
telephone pole. There's no way that's more than 30 feet.
It's like 36 on average because they range in height
It
between
could be a
residential
little
areas
bit
and
more than 30
highways.
feet.
Yeah, that's true.
Average.
On average.
Hard cut to me sawing all the telephone poles in my
Law of
neighborhood.
large
Measure it.
Not
Law
gonna
of
be-
large numbers.
not in my
How
fucking
big
neighborhood,
is the
these won't
telephone
be.
pole? I'm not going to let these goddamn telephone poles be taller than 36 feet.
John,
I need more points.
You need more points. Okay, question. Congratulations
three,
on your
you
points,
go,
Cooper.
Alec.
Question 12. Question 12. Animals, too, have evolved to take on the harsh climate of our planet's deserts. Many animals, like the camel, have developed traits to make the sparse resources of the desert go farther. What do camels got in their humps?
Frick.
Cooper.
water.
Incorrect.
What?
Widely believed, but that's a myth.
Oh.
Cameron.
Mucus.
What?
Mucus. It's not mucus.
It's not mucus.
Alec, I brought it all the way down to you.
He brought it
Oh,
to
no.
me. It's got to be fat,
Aidan.
right?
Oh, that
You said
juicy
fat?
Yes.
Did he say fat?
Yes!
It is fat.
Yes!
Because fat's correct. Enjoy your 3 points. Thank you.
Juicy
So,
fat.
Cooper.
Juicy fat.
Cooper, it's widely believed that they have water in their humps, but that's a myth. However, they can drink up to about 20 gallons of water a day.
That's crazy.
But that's
Then
also,
where do
that's
they
almost
keep the water?
In their
in their bloodstream.
in their fatty
Blood
humps.
episode shout out. Go watch Blood episode 4.
They talk about
That
camel
or
humps in there?
episode 3. No, but that's where the water goes, so you might as well learn more facts about blood.
It goes into your balls because piss is
It
stored
goes
in the balls.
It's all stored in the balls. It's
He is
possible.
stored.
Got to go somewhere in the camel, so it might as well go into blood. But yes,
Girl
humps
camels
are
just
fat.
can't drink water.
Question 13. People have been crossing the Sahara for as long as there have been people close enough to the Sahara to think, doesn't look that big to me. In 2011, Reza Pekravan set a record for the fastest crossing of the Sahara, taking him 13 days, 5 hours, 50 minutes, and 14 seconds to travel the 1,083 miles from Algeria to Sudan. What mode of transportation did he use? Did he set the record for using?
Is this open-ended or multiple?
This is open-ended, so I'm going to let
Set the
Cameron go
record
first
for
there.
using.
He used this. He set the record for crossing the Sahara using this form of transportation.
Okay, this is the fastest anyone's ever crossed it.
Not anyone, but fastest using this
This
method
method.
of
How many-
transport.
John, can you repeat how
Yes.
many miles it was?
1,083.
And it
He
took him-
kind of broke it up, but he jumped from latitude to latitude. It's very confusing.
It took
and I
him
can't find like a
15
map of his
days?
route. 13 days, 5 hours, 50 minutes, and 14 seconds.
You can drive across the continental U.S.
And this is north to south, in case anybody was worried.
1,000 miles.
I was worried.
Oh, I
God,
was worried.
I really want to say sand kite, but I don't think that's a real thing.
Sand kite.
So
Cameron,
I'm not gonna say it.
Cameron, I'm gonna let you not say sand kite.
I'm gonna go camelback.
Camelback is incorrect. I'm gonna pass it to Alec.
Oh, frick. Camelback's not right. So let's.
Were you going to say camelback?
Well, it seems too slow to drive.
Unless you're in a dune buggy because you got to go up.
I'm going to say.
I'm in a Kia Soul going across the Sahara.
Your Kia Soul would sink right into the
Well,
ground.
hold on. Maybe, but no. There's no way it was running.
Generally, when you buzz in, you have an idea of what's going on.
Couldn't be.
I'm.
You cannot run 1,000 miles.
How could
could
he?
not be.
He could never.
Sand
You cannot
seal.
run 1,000 miles
Therefore-
in 13
And
days.
And therefore, I'm going to say horseback.
It is not horseback.
Darn!
Dumbass.
Cooper,
That's
what do you
not
think
a
he
dumb
used?
guess.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody's saying. I'll just do like dune buggy, I guess.
You're gonna say dune buggy? It's also not dune buggy. So
How do people
Our
get
boy
around
Reza-
on the sand?
with bike, he used bike.
You
A
can bike on the
bike?
sand?
One of
You
those
can
big
bike on sand. There's
pillowy.
there's roads that go through.
People
You can
are
kinda,
biking on sand.
People out here biking on sand.
Man,
I mean, it
2020.
did take him 13 days, 5 hours, 50 minutes, and 14
That's so
seconds. So it was a
gross.
bit of a process.
There are roads that go through the Sahara.
Yeah,
That's boring.
that's where. So if you listen to the trees
Biking on
episode,
sand.
if you listen to the trees episode, the Sahara is where the tree of Tenere got hit by the drunk truck driver. So they driving on something.
That's not
Sand.
fun. That's cheating.
Sand.
Biking on the sand.
Biking on sand is cheating.
How'd they build that road?
So no one
How
got
they
that point.
pack it down. No one got those points. Sorry.
But a bike is like a metal horse.
No, in fact, there's not even horsepower. There's not even horsepower in the bike.
It's
I
more
believe
like a
steel
metal.
horses
How much
are
bike
motorcycles,
one
actually.
horsepower? How much horsepower in one bike?
Well, it's your feet. It's your leg. It's your legs doing the power.
So 0 horsepower in bike is what you're saying. So
it's
bike
How
is
many
not
e-bike.
horsepower do I have?
How many
How many
horsepower?
Cooper power in one
Cooper.
horsepower?
That's right. Google that, John.
I would say that no
I will
human
not be.
can.
Okay. Question
output a
14. The Mojave Desert, located in the southwestern United States, is home to the hottest place on Earth. This site, located in Death Valley National Park, can reach a record-breaking maximum air temperature of 134 degrees Fahrenheit for Bryce
Jesus
in the
Christ.
summer. This isn't the only record that this park holds, though. Which of the following, it's multiple choice, is true about Death Valley National Park? A, it contains the lowest elevation below sea level in the country. B, Cooper.
I buzz in. It's A.
Okay, well, that's correct. It's the lowest. It's the lowest national park. 282 feet below sea level. So
Sorry,
there
John.
you go. You
Cooper,
didn't even
you got
need
10
my.
points
How
now.
is it not wet then?
How's it not wet?
It's
water
under-
don't go that way.
Oh.
Water
Water go
elsewhere.
downhill, John.
Water go
go
downhill,
down.
but other downhills around it. Other
Downer
downhills
hills.
nearby.
Downer hills?
Downer
You just said it
hills,
was the
lower.
downest hill.
I'm
Yeah, but
down
the-
bad for that hill. You know
So
what
it
I mean?
goes. Cooper, you can challenge the
say
question that you
Ahsoka, it
immediately
goes?
got if you want to.
It's A, also challenge.
Ahsoka, it goes. Question 15. The Australian outback. This is our last question. We've motored a little bit here.
You really
The Australian outback is a harsh, remote desert spanning nearly all of Australia and is home to a whole host of strange and dangerous flora and fauna, including dingoes, koalas, and feral herds of camels. Outback Steakhouse, on the other hand, is a harsh, remote restaurant chain spanning North and South America, Asia, and Australia, and is home to a whole host of strange and dangerous flora and fauna, including the bloomin' onion,
Bloomin' onion.
2 of the only 25 blimps still in use, and that one uncle of yours whose political opinions you really don't want to get into. Founded in 1988, where was the first Outback Steakhouse
There we go.
opened? Alec.
The first Outback Steakhouse is from Texas.
Of the land of Roadhouse fame.
They have to have different kinds of steakhouses in Texas.
Okay, so Alex says Texas. I'm going to let everybody
Are we
out
going
in
to
here.
go
And I'll take
geologic?
Specific are we
geographically.
going?
Geologically?
Do we need
I'll
to
take
give more specific
geographically
for you?
closest.
That's what I meant.
Do we need to give
All right,
like
Cameron,
a
what you
city
got?
or just state?
I
An
claimed all of
Outback
Texas.
Steakhouse seems distinctly like an Atlantic City, New Jersey kind of thing.
Does it really?
Got Atlantic City, New Jersey vibes. All right. So we got New Jersey from Cameron, Texas from Alec. Cooper, what you got?
I'll go the other side. Seattle.
Seattle. All right. I'm going to give that to Alec because the first Outback Steakhouse was opened in Tampa, Florida. I think I am going to check
Florida.
distances. I am going to check distances to make sure Texas.
I don't know.
is closer.
Seattle.
No. Hey,
It depends
the,
on what side of Texas you're on.
I claimed all of Texas.
I'm going to do the
and
closest geographical
That's
point.
Brownsville,
bullshit. I
Texas
gave
is
it town.
straight
It's not.
across
It's
from Tampa.
absolutely not. Yeah, just
It's right across
Alec
the
should have
Gulf.
to. Alec, for not specifying, should have to go from the furthest place in Texas.
I should have chosen United States.
I almost said Oklahoma.
States.
United States.
Actually, I almost said
United
South Carolina.
States.
I don't know if
and that should
Oklahoma would have won you.
have- South Carolina
points.
I already wrote my points down.
Well,
so
saying
I'm
Tampa
afraid
would have won
we
it
can't
for
do
you.
anything
So it's already
to change that. It's
Thank
a
you,
pen.
Cooper. Yeah, that's a
pen.
great point.
I'm just going to give it to Alec, and if people want to fight me about that in the comments, they can.
Whoa,
I
what's
don't
the
know.
distance? What
I'm
is
gonna
the
need to
distance?
know the comparative
I don't-
distance.
How, is there like a good
for-
way I can
for
get like an
Seattle.
as the crows as
Hey,
the
shut
crow
up,
flies
Cooper.
distance?
I'm trying to fight with Alec right now.
Cooper, shut up. Me and Cameron are fighting.
I don't like it.
Stop
when they
making
fight,
jokes.
Cooper.
John, shut
John.
up. Me and Cameron are fighting.
Everyone quiet.
Calculate. From here to. Oh my God.
Well, if you
This
do
is bad.
Google, it's just going to do driving distance.
No.
I believe that Texas is closer.
It depends what side of Texas.
Texas
Brownsville.
itself is closer.
All right,
Te-
let's
Texas
just
is
all-
closer to Florida. I'm eyeballing it.
Yeah, there we go.
You can
Bullshit.
Google it later.
Wait,
Yeah,
Cameron,
I'm sorry,
what did you
Cameron.
say?
I said
This is
Atlantic
revenge
City,
for the
New
100th
Jersey.
episode.
Yeah, Texas is
Which-
way closer than.
That's the northern part of New
New
Jersey,
Jersey.
isn't it? Am I correct?
No.
Yeah, but I'm still taking the geographically closest
that
part of the
little bit
state.
New Jersey.
I still think Texas and Florida are closer to each other.
I think Alex should have to specify a location, and it should be the furthest point to the west of Texas.
I tried to bring that up before we kept
That'd
moving
be,
on.
I mean,
and
hey, if you were hosting
breezed
the
right
episode,
I was gonna say
that'd be fine.
a city, but I decided to claim all of Texas, and John didn't
All right.
make me.
I didn't make him
specify.
go any further than that. Do we want to do a
Should've
point
said
check here at the
Jacksonville.
end of the world before our challenge question?
I have 9.
Alec 9. Anybody else have points they want to declare?
I've got
Cooper,
6.
Cooper 10. And Cameron 6. All right.
It's anyone's
so do we need me to
game.
go through and list answers? Repeat all the questions so they remember what they were?
that might be
Sure.
helpful.
If it's
I
freaking
forgot to write down
tiramisu,
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Didn't you say lowest point in the world when you read the question?
Sorry. I did not say lowest point in the world. Lowest elevation point below sea level in the country.
Lowest point in the world.
Well, the lowest elevation point below sea level would be the Marianas Trench, John.
John.
That's why I said it contains the lowest elevation. I'm reading off the slide. It contains the lowest elevation below sea level in the country. I'm not improving my fake answers.
Oh, in the country.
In the country. In the country.
In the world, not in the world.
What country?
This one.
Which
All right,
is
I have a challenge and no
The
one's allowed
United
to copy
States.
me.
Alec has a challenge, and I guess no one's
Don't
allowed to
choose the one
copy
that
it.
I was gonna choose.
Well, write it down then, because this was a thing on the 100th one. Because John was like, I want to copy Aidan, and I was like, I don't think you should be allowed. to do
I
that.
wanted to copy Cameron.
Aidan wasn't
officially
on the
chosen, which was
Aidan
Cameron.
wasn't there.
Cameron.
Also, we've been flimsy with those in the past.
I'm writing it down.
I'm disconnecting. Hold on.
I don't need Alec to. I'm not gonna write mine down.
Cameron, what do you got?
I'm gonna
Cameron,
go.
What do you got?
It's Outback Steakhouse, baby. Doubling down. It has to have started in
It has to
Atlantic
be-
City.
You think it's from
No
Atlantic
way,
City?
it's
So
from
Cameron's saying
Florida.
Outback Steakhouse actually from Atlantic City. Alec, what do you got?
What
Well,
makes a
I'm
desert?
challenging that it's not Florida.
Okay,
Let's
that's
be clear.
yes, Cameron. What makes a desert? What do you think makes a desert, Alec?
I think it's the rainfall one. I'm pretty sure it has to have
Okay.
something to do with rainfall.
You think less than 10 inches of rainfall per year?
See, I was thinking about that one. I decided
You
to go with a
can't
different
copy
one.
me.
I decided to go
No, he
with a
was
different
thinking
one.
about doing something else.
But the desert one, I think it's
The desert
like a big
one.
thing with deserts. No. I'm just talking
Let the man
openly.
speak.
There's been a lot of
He's
talk.
talking.
Speaking
Let him cook.
openly, like I'm allowed to do.
Okay.
The whole thing with the deserts, I think, is that it's like super irregular.
Okay.
And so I don't think the rainfall thing is a definition because
Have you
it's
heard of
like,
dry,
when it does
dry
get
desert?
rainfall, it comes like really hard. I'm gonna say
Dry desert.
I don't think Mars is the only planet with a desert.
I think all of them have deserts.
I think Venus probably also has deserts.
Venus was not a choice.
Earth has deserts. Joke's on you.
Alec was right. Of the choices I gave, it's defined as less than 10
Is it really?
inches of precipitation per year. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Good work.
So I was
Computer
right when
played
I
Darude
said
Sandstorm.
A.
That was very anticlimactic because I was still in the middle of like
Cooper was
trying to
explaining
get
his thought
clarification.
Well, this
Sorry.
this is bullshit.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
AI, fix that.
The planet one though,
Yeah.
was that just of the ones you mentioned?
So, I mean, if it
Every
wasn't of the
other
ones I
planet
mentioned,
is
that would
my guess.
include Earth in the solar system. So that would have been wrong. But of the ones I gave, Mars was the only desert planet.
Okay.
What about
And
Arrakis?
And
does
damn it,
Venus
you beat
have,
us to it. You-
Arrakis not real,
does Venus
unfortunately.
You're
have
kidding me.
deserts?
You're joking. Where did Timothy Chalamet was born?
This is 10,000 years in the
Where did
future.
Timothy Chalamet was
Chalamet
born?
was born.
Timothy Chalamet was not born on Arrakis.
He wasn't even born there.
Where was-
Big
Born on
fan.
Caladan.
Caladan, obviously. Someone needs to reread the book.
Well,
So, folks, looks like we rolled into the station in Tijuana, Mexico, so that's all the time we have. If you enjoyed your ride on Bus 1 today, we'd really appreciate it if you told your friends about us. Also, subscribing or dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player would be super helpful. We're on all of social media as @Bus1Trivia, all spelled out, no numbers. You can check out our merch or submit your topic or question ideas at bus1trivia.com or email us at hi@bus1trivia.com. Before we go, we'd like to thank Vert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a banger. I'd also like to thank Aidan for hosting the first 2.5 questions this episode, and for helping me with some of my questions anyway. Thanks for writing Bus 1, and we'll see you next week. God, I hope this episode is listenable. This one might have to be faulty. I knew it was bad, but